Welcome to the Christian Business Concepts with your host, Harold Milby. Christian Business Concepts is dedicated to guiding companies and business owners in becoming effective, efficient, and successful through God's Word and godly principles. Now, here's your host, Harold Milby.
Well, thank you, Kelly, for that introduction. And of course, I thank you for your work that you do every week to produce this podcast, as you do that in your studio, and we appreciate that very much. Welcome, everyone. I'm Harold Milby, your host for Christian Business Concepts. And each week in this podcast, we try to share some biblical business principles to help you find true godly success in your business, your organization, and even in your personal life. You know, each week I try to do three things. I try to encourage you, I try to enlighten you, and also try to empower you so that you can find that true godly success. Now, before we go into today's topic, let me give a big shout out to Charlotte, North Carolina, right here in the United States, for downloading so many podcasts this week. I also want to say thank you to all of you in the more than 40 other countries who download our podcast every week. I appreciate that. I'm very humbled by that, but we do appreciate all the things that you do to help us grow the CBC community. Now, this week I'd like to share 10 things that every business needs in this time that we're living in, with the technology and the things that we have available to us, but 10 things that every business needs to be successful in this 21st century. You know, the world has changed. It's changed over the years, and if you want your business or your organization to be successful, you have to adapt to many of these changes that have taken place. You know, I still remember when I first started with the company that I had worked for over 20 years, I had to stop, pull over, find a phone booth, find some change just to call the office. And then I also had a paper map. So that's how old I am. And I remember those times, and the technology that we have today is incredible. And so, you know, the phones that we have now have GPS in them that helps us to get to our destination without getting lost, you know, well, at least most of the time. And so, you know, the technology that we have is so important to us. And, these 10 things that we're going to talk about, I think will help us to make better decisions. It'll help us to provide better customer service to our customers. It's definitely going to increase productivity and efficiency as well as effectiveness. And I also think it's going to help our businesses be better organized. So let's start talking about these 10 things that every business needs to have. Number one, you need to have a CRM. You know, in today's business world, it's important that you keep track of your customers and their needs. Now, to do this, you've got to have a really good CRM or a customer relationship management tool. And a good CRM really allows you to keep all of your customers' data, like addresses, important contacts, all kinds of records, visits maybe that you've had with them in person, or emails, any kind of information about that account. And the CRM always gives you a way to manage new opportunities with regard to the steps that you have to take to get this new fish into the boat, we'll say.
Thank you for tuning into this week's Christian Business Concepts podcast. Go to ChristianBusinessConcepts.com for more information and resources. Be sure to check out other podcasts that will help you take your business and your personal life to a whole new level of success.